Hello, everybody. This is Ruiz for Regular News, catching up with undefeated super flyweight champs, soon to be fighting for our interim WBC super flyweight world title belt, Adelaida La Cobra Ruiz. Adelaida, it's great seeing you again. We were talking about this right now. It's been over a year since I've seen you. How's everything going?
Everything's going good. I can't complain. We've been trying to stay active for the past year and a half. It's been
Something
like
like
a
that.
little roller coaster. Like it goes up, it goes down. COVID
Right,
seems to be getting a little bit less than it was
right,
back
right,
in
right.
December. Yeah. So I mean, we've been good. Thank
There's a
God.
there's a little more freedom. I'm pretty sure. Are you currently training in Linwood with your team?
Finally, we are training back in Linwood, yes,
Okay.
because the city has shut us down.
Hmm.
They're in Casillas boxing gym. So I was actually, they welcomed me at Moreno's gym. I was training at Moreno's gym for a while.
Montebello?
And at Montebello, yes.
Okay.
So they did open their doors for me. So we were working there. And then we've been doing strength and conditioning on knockouts in Southgate as well.
Oh, nice.
So, but we're back with Casillas.
Are you working with
Yes.
you're working with Matias Urbin, the
Um,
Argentinian strength and
yes.
conditioning?
Yes. The Argentina,
Nice.
yeah, with Matias.
Really nice guy. Shout out to Matias. Brian Castaño just became a world champ again, so everybody's
Yes.
happy.
Very exciting fight.
All right, let's talk about your fight. You're facing Sonia Osorio for the WBC interim super flyweight title belt. How did you take this news, and what this big fight, big world title opportunity means for you, Adelaida?
Well, this is a huge opportunity. I feel like this is going to open doors for me in the future if we were to bring the belt back home. I mean, I'm thankful with Sonia for giving me this opportunity because this is actually our third trying
Okay.
to make this fight happen.
Right.
Yeah. Before the epidemic with the COVID-19 started, we were supposed to fight, and then she she got hurt. Her hand got hurt,
Mm-hmm.
so everything just you know boom. And
Okay.
then we were gonna do it again, and then she ended up having COVID. So this was gonna be like kind of like a private event.
Right.
Cuando they started having the fights again.
Mm-hmm.
And then she ended up having COVID. So this is our third time actually trying to make this fight happen. And I'm very excited and very thankful. And yeah.
You're getting a little bit of butterflies.
A
You're a
little
little
bit
more
of,
than a month
yeah,
away
actually, I
from
was
fight
kind of
night.
in denial.
What's that?
Huh?
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
That I was kind of in denial when they told me. I
Okay.
was like, I don't know. Don't tell me until the contract is signed. Don't.
Right.
And I was still being in denial after seeing the flyers out there and everything. After her announcing her first defense, I was like, I don't know. This is really happening. This is
Okay.
actually going down. So
Nice,
yeah, I'm
nice.
very excited.
What do you think about the super flyweight division overall? In previous interviews, in the past, we were talking about you wanting to face the now former world champ Guadalupe Martinez, which she just lost to La Pequeña Lulu, Lourdes Juarez. Did you see that fight?
Yes,
And what do you think of the current super flyweight division?
I did see the fight. I mean, Lourdes. To me, it was a really close fight.
Hmm.
It wasn't unanimous to me. But I mean, I would love to fight with Lourdes next. She's the
Okay.
one that has my next title.
Oh, okay.
She's holding it, and hopefully, she gives me the opportunity and the doors open for me to be able to do that fight with her.
All
In
right.
the future.
Let's remind your followers, your fans, what your last fight was, a unanimous decision win over Michaela Anebo back in October 2019. I was there, pretty exciting fight. You won it convincingly. So it's been a year and 2 months since your last fight. Sonia Osorio has been inactive pretty much the same time as you have. How do you see your fight with Sonia Osorio shaping up?
Um, what do you mean by how do I see it?
What is it? Has she been following your career? Have you been watching her fights. You're an undefeated contender. She's had a few losses in her career, but you were telling me that you guys were supposed to meet previous to this date. Um, Tell me what you think about Sonia Osorio as a fighter.
Well, I think as a fighter, I mean, I give her a lot of respect. Um, she won that title fair and square. I mean, she didn't buy herself out there. You know, um, she's a very I mean, I don't really follow her career. There's very few fights of her out there.
Hmm.
The fights I have seen with her was versus Marlene and Senisa,
Right.
and I don't, and that I was told by her camp. This was before even the fight was made with her.
Right.
I was told she was only given 2 weeks with
Okay.
Senisa and 4 weeks with Marlene. She wasn't
Right.
giving her full camp. I know when she did fight for this WBC title fight, she was given the 8 weeks notice
Nice. Nice.
because before Michaela took that fight, my team and her team were gonna actually make the fight to fight on Pico Rivera
Before you fought Michaela?
before I fought
Oh
Michaela. Yeah,
wow. Wow. Yeah,
so
I did not
Sonia
know
was
that.
gonna be yeah, Michaela. Sonia was gonna be my opponent
Hmm.
that day, but they offered her the WBC title. So her team was like, unfortunately, I mean, the WBC title makes more sense for our team at the moment. And
Right.
we,
Right.
with, you know, we agreed to that. I mean, we would have done the same thing. So yeah, I mean, they gave her the 8 weeks and she was the challenger and she took that belt, so I give her much respect. I mean, she took it. She
Right.
fought
Right.
for it and, you know,
The
she's a
reason
tough,
why
tough girl.
the reason why I was asking you what you thought about, you just went over it right now, what you thought about Sonia Osorio as a fighter is because she has fought top level opponents. Um, you just mentioned their names, like the likes of Marlene Esparza, Cenisa Estrada. She fought Noemi Bosques, which she beat. Um,
Yes.
she's had a well traveled career um, for her record, but you're undefeated. You probably one of the best American female fighters out there in the world, but just haven't gotten the exposure. Can you? I could still
Yeah,
see you,
sorry.
but the light went off.
There you go. Sorry.
Can you, in your own words, if you could tell me why is it that you probably haven't gotten the exposure that you deserve, Adelaida?
um, Honestly, I think it has to do a lot with promoters, maybe.
Okay.
Another thing, yeah, I think it has to be do with promoters, and I don't know, honestly.
Because
Honestly, I don't know because, like you said, I am, and I mean, I am because I see it on paper.
yes,
I am well known, and I seen that I'm pound to pound in the USA division. I'm number 9 with 9 fights. Undefeated. It tells you a lot about me.
okay.
I'm number 1 in my division, number 6 in the world in my division. So I mean, honestly, I think it just has to do with promoters and yeah,
Could it be
the
maybe that
promoters.
uh, here in the US, the fighters out there in your division, the super flyweight division, there aren't that many contenders out there that you could fight against, and maybe some of these other fighters are overseas in Mexico. In Mexico, the female boxing is actually more promoted than here in the US.
Yes,
Until current years with Golden Ball Promotions promoting now Marlene Esparza, Denise Estrada, and so on. But I
yes.
see that female boxing in Mexico is actually there are more active than here in the US. Your thoughts
They
on
are
that?
more they are more active out there. There is a lot more females fighting out there. So there is more exposure, but at the same time, they don't get, I mean, it's not, they don't get paid, or they don't get paid as they
Right, right.
should.
Yes.
They're doing it because they love the sport. It's for the passion for the sport. Because I could tell you right now, if the men out there would be getting paid what these girls are getting paid out there, I don't
They
think
wouldn't
they
take
would
the
even,
fight.
they wouldn't take the fights. But
Right.
these girls have no choice but to take the
Okay.
fights because they want to fight.
Right.
Out here, I think there's not that many female fighters out there. Number one, again, because we don't get exposed. Number two, again, the pay. And if there is, because there is a few fighters out there that are within my division, but they're just scattered kind of around because they fight at different divisions, and they don't want to fight.
You think Marlene Esparza or Ceniza Estrada, going back to Golden Boy Promotions fighters? I'm not promoting their career or anything like that. They just happen to be a division lower than you. The flyweight division. Let's think positive. You win this interim title shot. Could there be a chance that they may want to move up to 115 and fight you?
I doubt it. I highly, highly doubt it.
Why do you say that?
I don't think so.
Okay, tell me. I mean, show the pride as a fighter, Adelaida. This is your opportunity to tell me the reason you think they wouldn't fight you.
One, I think, well, like Ceniza, she's a small fighter. I mean, she just went down to, I think she's fighting at 105 now.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
she just went lower. Another thing is we have the same sparring partners.
Okay.
Yeah, she spars with my sparring partners, and I spar with her sparring partners.
So
but
you
we
see
never
her pretty often, then you guys see each other pretty often.
I don't see her because we don't spar with each other.
Okay.
We just see we have the same sparring partners, and it just I think it would benefit me to spar with her, but I don't think they would want to spar with me. I've been told her team thinks I'm too big for her, and she is a smaller fighter. I mean, she just went down to
5'2", yes.
Yeah, and Marlene, I mean, I don't think she'll go up in weight, but if she was to ever go up on weight, I would be willing to fight her. I mean,
what about another well-known?
There it goes.
Another well-known female fighter from Mexico. She lives in Arizona. Zulem Urbina. She had a tough fight against Marlene Esparza. Your thoughts on Zulem Urbina, and is there a chance that you guys could fight in the future?
If I think there is a chance with her, because she has fought a little bit upper. I mean, between 112 and 115. So I think with her there will be a chance. Zulem is a good friend of mine. But yeah, I'll be willing to fight her, and I think it'll be a good fight as well.
Okay. Talk to me about the whole March 20th fight, live from Nayarit. I'm pretty sure is it at a one of those big hotel venues out there? What do you know about the whole event? What have they told you?
They've told me I don't have the full information about it. I know it's gonna be in the Riviera. I don't know how to say it.
Riviera, yes.
Riviera, yes. It's gonna be. I don't have full details. I just know it's beautiful.
Okay.
I mean, by the looks that I've seen, it's beautiful out there. It's gonna be a good event. I'm just right now. I'm just being really focused on the fight.
Okay.
And I really like my brothers, my sisters. They keep asking me, "What about the where are we staying? Where do we have to book the hotel? And I'm like, I don't know. Call because
the reason why I'm asking once I upload this video, it's gonna be shared and people are gonna want to know more information. How do people go about watching this event?
Oh, okay. So for the event, there is gonna be a link, so it will be streaming. Okay. I don't know through what app they're gonna actually use. They haven't told me as well, but it is gonna be streaming. I'll be sharing it in my bio. I'm pretty Marvin Promotions gonna be sharing it too. Black House Boxing will be sharing it.
Shout out to Cesar.
Yes, shout out to Cesar. So Cesar's the one taking care of the everything. So he's the one that has more information than I do.
Is there a prize that fight fans are looking forward to pay? Is there what's the fee to watch this event?
I think for the streaming, you mean? Yes, I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much the streaming will cost.
Right.
So I know getting closer, they're gonna be giving me more details. but I haven't, like I told you, I've been kind of in denial, but training really hard for this fight. So I'm
Right,
just
right,
kind
right.
of focusing more on the
It's not
fight.
denial. The contract, like you said, have been signed. You're a little bit over a month away from this title
Yes.
opportunity, so it is reality now.
I just, me, I'm more like, I don't want to jinx this. So it's like, I don't want
Okay,
nothing to happen,
right.
but I'm training super hard for this fight. I'm working with Matias Argentino. I'm working with my dad. I'm working with my sparring partners. I'm going more than beyond for this fight. So
Okay. All
I'm
right. So
just focusing on my training.
it's Valentine's Day. It's six, a little bit past six, yeah, in the afternoon here on a kind of a chilly afternoon here in Southern California.
Yes.
What was a typical day for Adelaida La Cobra Ruiz on a Sunday afternoon throughout the day?
Well, this Sunday was kind of different for me. Usually on Sundays we train in the morning and then we spar and then we go run. But it was like you said, it's Valentine's Day, and my entire team have dates today.
Oh wow!
So like,
So you're by
so they
yourself?
kind of,
No, nobody went to the park with you for your drills?
with my family, my kids, but I mean the training, my team,
All right.
it was just different. So I just did my solo running
All right.
today, so that was it.
Okay. So you're
Yeah.
going to
So
see
no,
my.
so no. I'm sorry.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Oh, so no sparring, no training today.
Okay. So are you gonna go see Matias next week? I'm sure he's on his
I'll
way
be
back
seeing
from India.
Matias tomorrow, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Nice, nice.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so it was great talking to you again, Adelaida. It was over a year, like you said. Anything else you would like to add about your exciting upcoming fight?
Well, to
Fight
make
night.
sure people don't miss it, it is gonna be. I'll be giving a good fight. I mean, I think all my 9 fights, it's been a como dicen, like a
Dilo en
fight.
español también, está bien, tu
Yeah, it's not
fanática.
like a boring fight. It's like
Right,
an
right.
action fight. It's very you know, friendly. So don't miss this fight. I'll be Sonia as well. Le da puro pa adelante. So it's gonna be a good fight. Don't miss it.
Okay.
And keep up. I'm gonna be keeping my Instagram updated
All
as much
right.
as
And
possible.
because of one of my colleagues that cover the sport and he's always covering the female box, I'm gonna give him some props. Mr. David Avila. He was one
Oh
of the
yes.
reasons why I started following your career. Now I see why he was always speaking highly of you. So I
Oh,
congratulate you, Adelaida, and again,
thank you.
props to Mr. David Avila. Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaida La Cobra Ruiz challenging Sonia Osorio for the WBC interim super flyweight world title belt this March 20th from La Riviera in Nayarit. She'll be giving you more information about the link, about the streaming. Thank you very much, Adelaida, and keep training hard, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you.
Thank you.